drop a like and do share. Leave your comments and do not forget to subscribe for more videos.
Hello and welcome to Edupedia World.
Welcome to SAPUI5 training session. In this session, we're gonna see a control called OShell. So before going to OShell, how it works is OShell will be saying it. So we have to go refer DEMOKIT for every control. So we'll go to the API references. We'll be seeing UI and it is a UX3 control. So till now we have seen UI commons. Now we'll see UX3 control and we'll see OShell. Okay, OShell. So once we use this OShell, then how the OShell is displayed, we're gonna see it here. So we'll remove this, and here your content, whatever your content comes here. Content script. It says content script. I'm writing it now. I'm creating a OShell now. OShell control. So I've taken a OShell variable, and this I have taken a new, and I have placed it here. This, yeah. So SAP UI UX3 shell. So when I talk about SAP UI UX3 shell, so I have to make sure that this library is included. This library is included? No. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy and I'm going to place it here in UX3. So at UX3 control, I'm taking an ID, OShell, yeah, OShell ID. I'm going to save it, and once I save it, it has to be republished and synchronized. And after taking the instance of OShell, I'm going to place it. So how to do it? You have to take the instance of the control which you have created, dot place at, and you can create in the content. Why content? Because I have only content division here. So I'm going to save it, and we'll see how the shell OShell is displayed. So we're going to refresh it. So once I refresh, this is the OShell. So OShell with BLUECRYSTAL. So when we talk about OShell, OShell is a desktop control, but the BLUECRYSTAL, whatever we are using, it is for, yes, it is for mobile. Now we're gonna change this BLUECRYSTAL to SAP_GOLDREFLECTION. Yeah, SAP_GOLDREFLECTION. Let it start. We have synchronized. Now we'll see the difference. Yeah, this is what OShell looks like. So it has something called search button, and it has something called message where you can post. Yeah, post an update. You can post, and once you post, this will be, yeah, this is how it works, and there is a log off. So instead of application header, you can have an OShell also. There are few applications which are developed only on OShell. Initially, when SAPUI5 started, there were few applications which were on OShell only. You don't believe this, but whatever the development kit we have, this is in OShell only. OShell only. So I'll tell you how it works. OShell only. So I'm going to take one example of OShell. Yeah, there are examples of OShell. I'm going to copy this. Yeah, and that thing I'm going to place it here. Okay, I'll tell you how the OShell works. Yeah, I'm going to refresh this. Yeah, see, OShell is like this. So when we go here, see, we have a developer kit control like this, right? Even the OShell has like this. See, example. Yeah, see, they have used API document. etc. Okay, the examples: button, text, images. Okay, this is a OSHL example. So how it works is, we'll see this output and we're gonna see how this output came. So we'll change the blue crystal to SAPUI_gold_reflection, because this is a desktop application, so let it be in a desktop theme only. Or you may have to change. Now we're going to refresh this. Yeah, see, this is how good it looks. Yes. So initially what we have to do is, we have to start from the top. So this is a logo, and then what we have done is, we have created a gold reflection shell as a title, then username and personalize. So the personalize is button, help menu, you can place it, and there is a logout. Yeah, logout is clicked. So like that. So we have in this home, there are examples and there is a API documentation. So API documentation is still loading. Yeah, it came. See, so this is the API documentation for OSHL. So how I'm going to place it here, we're gonna say it now. So there is a search button here, and there is a message feeder, yeah, and there is a contact list. Okay, and cancel. And the data browser, this is just the information. If you want to see the day-to-day state, so that is what, and the browser. So what browser I am using, it gives the browser information. Yeah, whenever I trigger, I have placed it here. Now we'll see the code part. So we understand the bootstrapping now. So what I'm trying to do now is, I have to create two articles. The first, we'll see OSHL first. So OSHL. So here what I'm trying to do is, I'm creating OSHL. Yeah, create OSHL instance. Yep, creating a hosted instance. Yeah, and then what I'm trying to do is OSHL. So in this OSHL, I have placed a new tab, and in this new, I have taken SAP UI UX3. So we make sure that UI UX3 is available in the top. Yes, UI UX3 is available. Yeah, then I have taken a my shell as a ID, and in this I have taken an app title. So first we're gonna refer, before using this, we're gonna refer DEMOKIT. So API documentation. So in this API documentation, so what we have, see, UX3 is a gold reflection shell, which is an application frame which navigates compatibility. So whatever the DEMOKIT is based on, the DEMOKIT is based on this particular OSHL. That's the reason shell is very important when you develop any desktop application. So SAP UI UX3 shell. So in this SAP UI UX3 shell, we have used, see, SID, the ID which we are given, and settings. So what are the settings is, this is what settings is. Okay, so still whatever we write it here, still it is shell only. Okay, so now we have created an app title. So app title is what we're gonna see it here. So we're gonna change the app title to gold reflection theme. So we'll change this text here, SAPUI5 OSHL, yeah, with gold reflection theme. I'm going to save it. And then app icon, the icon which we are seeing it here. So that this icon is coming from this particular URL. So you can change it URL, and you can have your local also, like this images. If you want, you can have this images also. What I'm going to place it is now images slash images.jpg. You can change it now. Now next, app icon tooltip. So whenever you drag it on this, so you are seeing some SAP logo, so that you are maintaining it as a tooltip. So that tooltip comes here. And next, show logout button. Now this logout button you want to show, so that time you're placing it true. And then show search tool. So the search tool is towards your left, so you are saying true. Show inspector tool, so inspector tool. Okay, so you can see that. Show feeder tool, so this is a feeder tool. Okay, this is a search. Yeah, create a new talk like that. Inspector tool. So when you say inspector tool and say false, yeah, and you can refresh your screen. Yeah, what is inspector tool? We can have a look at in OX3 shell. We'll come here and we'll see the example API documentation. Not API documentation here. Yeah, we'll see the API documentation. In the API documentation, you have the inspector. Yeah, you can control that inspector tool. So inspector tool is deprecated actually. So whatever we see now, it is got deprecated. So when you see, it is deprecated from 1.72. So now whatever you are using is at 1.24 now. So that is why it is deprecated, so we don't have to use that. Okay, so it doesn't make any sense, so we're going to remove that. And the feeder tool we have seen. Then when we talk about work set items, so when we talk about work set items, so work set items will be the items. So here you can say work set items. So when we talk about work set items, this is a items in OShell. So these are the items. One is home, one is example, another one is API documentation. So we'll see this. See, first we have taken, when you see Control Shift F. Okay, so first we have seen work set items. In this first we have taken a home. So this home we have taken first, and in this how to give it is, it's always navigation item. In work set items, it's always should be navigation item. So how to do is SAPUI UX3.navigation item. First we are giving a work item underscore home. So we can use underscore, but you can't use hyphen. So navigation item. So navigation item is key. The text is home and key. So we have to make sure the key and text are very important. The text is what you see, and whenever I say key, I can make it as a reference. And in this new item, I have taken a next one called WI1. So there are examples. The next is. So in this example, I've taken a sub navigation. That's the reason. See the difference? In the home we don't have any sub, but when it comes to text we have sub. When it comes to API documentation we don't have it. Yeah, when API documentation we don't have it actually. See? Yeah, in examples we have 3. So we are taking 3 now, sub items. So sub items is nothing but aggregation. So we have 1 and 1, the text, button and image have taken. So now till the examples we are done, and then next we are trying to add API navigation. So this is all for declaration of OSHL. Now the OSHL is done. Okay, now OSHL, in this OSHL we have a something called pane bar items. So how this works is the pane bar items. This is one we have enabled. Now the bar items we'll see. First one is date, another one is PI browser. So towards your right, date and browser. Okay, we have placed it. That is always an item. It has to be. It has to be item. So pane bar items, in this it has to be items. When it comes to navigation, it has to be navigation item. And the next, content. In this content we are placing O border layout. By default this border layout will come. So once you say Control F, the border layout, we are trying to create it here. Yeah, Control F to find. So this is what the border. So in this border, what we have taken, a layout we have taken. In this layout we have taken a width of 499 pixels and height. Just the layout we have taken. In this border layout we have created an area on the top saying that O field tile. So it gives a field tile and we are setting an area to it. So field container comes. So this is how the area. So we are setting up the area. Yeah, we are setting up the area. Now what I'm going to do is I will move on to the next, tool pop-ups. So whenever you say tool pop-ups, you have used a contact tool. So the contact tool is here, tool pop-ups, the contact tool. So you are saying a new contact. So whenever you type, there's a create a new contact. Yeah, the tooltip comes create a new contact. There's a tooltip new contact, and here could be the contact sheet and the cancel button. So this is what we have it here. So create a new contact, the icon, whatever the icon you see, you can change the icons also. In this content we have a text view. Here could be a contact sheet. So here could be a contact sheet, and then we are creating a commons text view. So we are using commons for the text view. The whatever the text you are seeing it here is a text view. Text view and the text difference is the text gives you the text normal. Here could be the contact sheet. When it is a text view, you will have a tooltip by default. So here you can see the tooltip. Here could be a contact sheet. It's coming tooltip, right? So that tooltip is by default whenever you use text view. So you have used the text view, and here could be a contact sheet because you haven't mentioned any tooltip here, but tooltip is appearing. That is the beauty of text view control. H over content, and then buttons you are placing it here. So cancel contact button. So what does it do is it has a cancel text. Whenever you press this, so SAPUI.code.by ID, it gets the ID of this control, contact control. This is a contact control, is this ID fix, and it will close the pop-up. So this is a small pop-up and this will be closed. This code gives you that create pop-ups. So the header items. Now we have seen this. We have seen this, and now we have seen also data and browser, and we are using now the header information now to personalize. So header items. So when we say header items, it can be anything, text or text view, or label also it can be. So I'm using text view. So I'm creating a username first, the text, it will be like username first. So when you say uname, see, I've given a tooltip. If I don't give a tooltip, also it comes to see. The beauty of this is I'm saving it. So once I save it, we'll make sure that it is synchronized, it is republished, synchronized now. So when I refresh this, when I say username, it comes username only. Have you seen? I have removed the tooltip, but it is coming username. How? Because we have used text view. Now I'm going to revert my changes back. Yeah, republish and synchronized. Yeah, I have taken another button called personalized, and personalized I have given a personalized tooltip, and I have placed a press event in that. Here could be your personalized dialog. Anything you can have it. And the next menu button I have created, that is called help, and I have taken a help menu as the tooltip, and I have saved personalized. Yeah, see, I have taken alert symbol. See, alert I have taken. And then in the menu, help has a menu button I have taken. So report incident, about, and etc. So we'll see the menu appears here. So here it is. So menu. In this menu button, we can have a menu. In this menu, it's always should be a menu only. SAPUI menu. It only accepts this. So menu 1. And this menu 1, we have items as an aggregation. In this aggregation item, it should be menu item. So we have help, report incidents, and about. So when we say SAPUI commons dot menu item, we can make use of this text help and new SAPUI commons dot menu item and report incidents and about. So this piece of code, what it displays is this area. Help, whatever you have created, this is what is displayed. So it's done. So till now what we have done, so we have placed home example API icons, and we have placed this, and we have placed the title, logo, date, and browser, and we have placed a logout also.
Thank you for watching Edupedia World. Stay tuned for more videos.